So guys, it looks like I might owe Snap-on an apology in response to the release of this new product. So guys, here they are in the flesh, the now infamous Snap-on Comfort Grip wrenches, the XD SGM 607K1. Now, this came out about a month and a half ago and blew up in social media land. We had over 1 million views from Snap-on on their product, their official video on the product, unveiling it as a new product. And lots of people, myself included, responded to the videos marketing this product and called it gimmicky, stupid, lots of other derogatory things. But I do owe Snap-on a bit of an apology for that because I was hasty in making my video on this particular wrench set, but I made so based upon that initial video they released. And I gotta say, Snap-on's marketing team did them no favors in marketing this new tool because the way that they showed it off, the usage for it, is not what it was designed to be used for, so I have learned since that came out. So in the original video, I'll put a clip up in the corner somewhere on the screen. Not sure how much I can put of it up without, copyright issues.
So going over to Slate to use a combination wrench to break stubborn fastener free, you go on there, and sharp edge and open end, this is where you're comfortable to grab and pull on. So we end up wrapping a rag around it just to try and be a little bit more comfortable while we're trying to break it free. Our new solution incorporates a soft grip from a wedge that we all know and keeps that same blank tripoxin geometry that's on our Poxon wrenches. This allows you to get on that fastener and comfortably break it free.
But essentially, they show it being used to break loose a brake caliper bracket bolt and likening it to, saving your hand, not digging in like a regular combination wrench. Instead of having to wrap a rag around a wrench or whatever, you've got a nice thick handle with a comfort grip on it. So, you're not getting that fatigue in your hands. You're, doing better by your body and your hands. And a lot of people were rubbed the wrong way by that, said, that's something a wuss would do. What in the world is this? Are we old men with carpal tunnel? Like, why would this be a thing? Why are you bringing this out? And why such an odd selection of sizes? Well, they even show it in the Hot Tools flyer. I just got the Hot Tools flyer from my dealer, along with the wrench set, to show you guys and to make this video. But they show it again on that brake caliper bracket bolt. Well, here's the truth of the matter. These were a customer submitted idea for a new tool, similar to how I recently, 10 years ago, submitted my idea for a creeper brake that recently went into production. This was submitted by a customer. And as I have learned, the reason he submitted the idea for these was not for, comfort on the hand in using a wrench, an alternative to a regular combination wrench. Nothing of the sort. His usage for this, or intended use for this set, was for repetitive tightening of nuts and bolts. This is meant to go on the backside and hold a nut that you are impacting tight on the other side of a 1/2 inch impact. That makes perfect sense that you would want this as you're holding and impacting rather than a regular combination wrench where it's thinner, the open end is going to dig into your palm. That makes perfect sense. Say like if you were retracking a bulldozer, lots and lots of track pads, lots and lots of nuts and bolts. If you're having to hold lots and lots of nuts on the backside and impact bolt over and over and over and over again, it 100% makes sense to have something like this to cushion that impacting force on the backside. 100% understand it fully. I just don't think they marketed it correctly with that original video and with this picture showing it, this is for breaking loose brake caliper bracket bolts. That didn't make sense. This actually does make sense that, it's for impacting repetitive stuff. So one thing I'm still a little confused about is the sizes, size range, and the metric sizing. I would expect to see this in SAE sizes more than metric sizes. and I expect it to be larger. I'd expect like, you know, a 7/8, 15/16 an inch, inch and a quarter, inch and an eighth, you know, larger sizes. I would assume that would be more from an industrial standpoint or, you know, heavy duty equipment standpoint. Like I used earlier, the example of track pads on a dozer. Now I know a lot of those now are probably a square nut on the inside or a captive nut in the actual track to the track pad. But my old International TD340 just had a nut and a bolt, and I think it was a 9/16, something that size, something smaller. So it'd been smaller than this. That would have been a 14 millimeter or 9/16. So again, the metric sizing I'm a little confused about, unless they plan to very soon bring out a SAE sizing, and the range I'm a little confused about. But again, I don't know the exact usage that the guy submitted the idea for, but I'm just guessing that it was industrial maintenance or, you know, heavy equipment, something with a lot of fasteners, a lot of repetition. And again, it just makes 100% sense that you would want to hold impacting force, constant vibration, impacting force with a handle like this rather than your regular combo wrench and that open end digging in, because you're going to use the box end to hold it rather than the you know, open end. So there we go. That is a little bit more insight into this new Comfort Grip box end wrench set from Snap-on, the SDSGM 607K1. So again, I owe a big apology to Snap-on. I jumped the gun making my response video, you know, crapping on it, dragging it through the mud, but all I had to work off of was that original piece of content they put out, the original video. And now that I know the reason why that customer submitted, you know, the repetitive impacting and repetitive tightening of nuts and bolts, it 100% makes sense to me. And, you know, I was wrong. Guys, what do you think of this new tool set? Again, it's been highly debated and talked about in the comment sections on YouTube here, TikTok, Instagram, and all their social media platforms. Do you have a better understanding of why this exists now based on the actual input from the customer submitted idea for the impacting repetitive tightening? Or do you still think this is a goofy, overpriced set of wrenches that are completely unnecessary? Do you want to see an SAE size set offered? And do you want to see larger sizes offered? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future Subaru and tool content. I'll see you guys in the next one.